Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anthony. Welcome to another edition of BNA Sports Talk. And today, what I want to talk about is the New York Jets. It's just a little bit of a quick video. I have a little bit of a different video for you tomorrow. I'm definitely looking forward to uploading that. But I want to talk about Joe Douglas because some of the moves he's made have been pretty impressive. I mean, we all thought as New York Giants fans, pretty much, let's say 90% of the fan base, that the Jets won the deal with Leonard Williams. We don't know how it's going to exactly play out, but a third and a fourth / third and a fifth for Leonard Williams is a great deal for the New York Jets. They ended up getting, Ashtyn Davis and, another solid potential starter in the fifth round for next year. Obviously, that draft pick hasn't, gone to fruition yet. But us Giants fans, we could have gotten Ashtyn Davis, a guy that could have been free safety and could have played a vital role. But a lot of, Giants fans think, even me, that Xavier McKinney is going to do a solid job at that position. But he's made, ever since he's gone into the Jets, an impressive leap, especially at the offensive line. They were ranked 32nd in 2018, according to Pro Football Outsiders. The Giants were 28th, and you would say that the Giants are in a better position now, but they addressed a lot of roster spots. Jamal Adams is obviously gone now, but 2 firsts and a third. I thought it was going to be a first and a third. You got an extra first-round pick. I don't think Seattle is going to be great for these next upcoming years. This pick is going to be around, I would say, 15 to 22. That's amazing value. And you see, especially with the past couple years, with the Jalen Ramsey trade, with the Khalil Mack trade, the trades haven't really exactly worked out 100%. And the fact that the Jets still got this, deal, that's amazing. I think that he deserves to be commended a lot. The fact that, he's completely transforming the Jets roster. He did not draft in 2018. I forgot the GM's name, but he's the one, he's drafted Sam Darnold. He fell in love with him. It was just mismanaged, the entire thing. How do you have a GM in 2018 draft and then you fire him, or 2019 or whatever? How do you have that happen? And, the Jets management has been a little bit dysfunctional, but it looks like it's on the up and up. I think Joe Douglas right now is a better GM than Dave Gettleman from what I've seen so far. We'll see in the long term. I mean, Dave Gettleman has put together a Super Bowl roster. We haven't seen that by Joe Douglas just yet, but we know Joe Douglas has been able to make connections throughout the league. That's what he's known as. He knows to be friends. He knows to, be willing to make trades. He handled this Jamal Adams thing really well. We're not going to trade him. That sort of thing. Kind of kept things quiet and then made the trade in the background. He got yelled at. Now he's backing up Adam Gase 100%. And that's what you need in a GM. Even if he doesn't believe in Adam Gase, you want the perception to be, we trust Adam Gase, we trust him for the future. And a lot of people weren't trusting Kyle Shanahan. Colin Cowherd was on the Kyle Shanahan bandwagon until this year, and a lot of people were saying, show me the wins. Show me the wins. You're that great. He had Nick Mullins and C.J. Beathard, but show me the wins. But this year you have Adam Gase, Colin Cowherd. He's heard a lot of people say Adam Gase is the guy. Maybe he is. Maybe he's the next Kyle Shanahan. I don't think he's on that level, but a lot of people think so. So let's see what Adam Gase has this year. And a couple of other moves. You got Mekhi Becton at the number 3 offensive tackle. I would have honestly preferred them get Tristan Wirfs. Why pick the Mekhi Becton, like the boom or bust guy? Choose the more, solid prospect there. He did make some moves on the offensive line. He did bring in the guy from Seattle. You did bring in a couple other pieces, but nothing of really that note. You would say that's just oh yeah, that's like an amazing move on the offensive line. George Fant was the guy that they brought in. I couldn't really think of his name for a second. I was kind of deliberating there. It's just who would they bring in? But their offseason moves have been great. Their draft was very solid. They made solid moves all around. Really one confusing pick. They picked a quarterback, but other than that, they had one of the best drafts this year. Obviously, it hasn't played out. Then we have a lot left to go. People say, this team won the draft, but it's it's not really set in stone. They got Denzel Mims. They drafted him. That's going to be a solid target for Sam Darnold. You couldn't sign Robbie Anderson, which is a little bit of a knock. Let's pay these people, but I guess he wants to do a full roster reset. Jabbar Zuniga is a decent piece. I don't know what the Jets thing is with Florida players. I don't love Jabbar Zuniga. He's more of a college player. I don't think he can consistently beat defensive ends. I don't think he's going to be an elite pass rusher, which is something they need. James Morgan, obviously the quarterback out of FIU. And then Bryce Hall, 5th round pick. I actually had him in my mock, I think my way too early mock draft. I had him in the top 10 last year. Obviously, he fell off a little bit, but I do like that pick. That was his first draft. It's overall solid. You take a look at that compared to the Giants, who had 7 positions higher. That's pretty good if you're the GM of the Jets, which Joe Douglas is, by the way. I don't know why I had to phrase it that way, but I did because I felt like it. And yeah, the New York Jets, they look like to be on the up and up. They still need, work on the defensive line. They should bring in Jadeveon Clowney. You do have some weapons now for Sam Darnold. It's not amazing. I'd like to see them take the next step as far as roster goes. Like, they don't have anything to write home about at the tight end position. They don't have anything to write home at the wide receiver position. You're trying to tell me Denzel Mims is going to be great. Okay, let's calm down a little bit there. So this roster, it feels like they've been making solid moves, but show me the talent. Show me the talent. The Giants have a bunch of talent that they've gotten, but we've gotten a bunch of first-round picks over the past couple years, and that's what generally happens. We'll see what Quinnen Williams is, even though it's not his pick. And, yeah, so the Jets look to be headed in the right direction. Then again, it's not that hard to be heading in the right direction when you're picking a high in the draft every single year. And, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. This is an honest conversation. I'm a Giants fan, and I think the Jets look fairly impressive. Again, their roster right now isn't that talented, but it looks like they're making smart financial decisions for the future. We'll see. It all depends on Sam Darnold. That's the be-all and end-all. How is Sam Darnold? Is he the quarterback of the future, or is just he's just one of these guys that's never going to get that to that next step, who's always going to feel like he's developing, but never, exceeds. It's like a Marcus Mariota in a way. But I think that they're going to put him in a position to succeed. And, the big question is Adam Gase and Sam Darnold. That's the ultimate thing. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.